I think it just goes to show you got to bring your A game every time. We kind of have a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde moment on Saturday where we played really well game one, and game two just didn't get it done. And therefore, they took advantage and took care of business against us. Early in the week, we played well. We came out, set the tone, and had expectations of what we wanted to do as a team, and we did it. We implemented that, and we took care of business. Lost focus a little bit on Friday and regrouped Saturday, and then didn't finish it out. And that's what happens in this conference. You're not ready to play, teams are going to beat you.
Our student athlete profile is with freshman catcher Michael Smosna. Michael, what is it like to handle a young staff behind the plate?
It's mostly about getting that connection with the guys. I came in from California, moved to Texas, obviously into a pretty good high school, so I had to get after it early. Even as a junior, senior, I was still technically the new guy. So it's really getting connections with the guys, understanding what they want, what they feel comfortable with, and once you're on the same page there, it's pretty easy no matter what the age is.
When it comes to hitting, are you seeing the ball well? What did you do this last weekend that really got the ball to jump off your bat?
Well, before that, it was a little bit of a struggle, but I really attribute a lot of that to the coaches, really getting in there, extra time hitting, actually taking the time and patience to break down the little things that might be going wrong. And obviously once you get to a certain point, everything gets put together well and you have a big weekend.
The fact that, we got to continue to just get better. We got to try to find a way to raise the bar every day, every practice, get rest, get our bodies ready to take care of business. This week, we have Trinity on Tuesday. They're going to be very good. They always are. And then we go to Ozarks, a longer trip out there, and Ozarks is always competitive. And so there's never an off week within our schedule, and I've set it up that way on purpose. Just so that we can get prepped, because it's not about every single small moment right now. It's like we have to think about the big picture to get prepped for that, but the small moments will lead up to that, and so we have to take care of business and continue to build. So Mike was a player when I came in. He was a player in 2019 was his original senior year. He had 2 senior years. And in 2019, he was a player who chose to stay. There was some guys that were leaving at the time. A lot of upperclassmen left. Mike chose to stay, and he wanted to right the ship for the program. He wanted to be a part of helping transition it again, and he shows that just in general with his work ethic. He comes, he's no nonsense. He really doesn't say a whole lot. He just works, puts his head down and works. That was the type of player he was. You knew what you were going to get with Mike all the time. Like, he was going to compete his tail off at the plate. He was going to play really good outfield. He's going to be a nuisance on the base path. And he was always the leader that was quiet. Like I said, he's not very vocal at all. And he's still not vocal. He spoke Saturday after the game to the team. And what he said carries weight. And so that's very good to have that. Plus, he has a relationship with these guys. He's a little bit closer in age. Obviously, with his career field that he's in right now, it just kind of tells you the type of person he is. He's a firefighter who, puts people ahead of him. And I think that's also a great sign of a coach as well. And it's not even coach, but more of somebody who's committed to a program.